All right, Libra, let's go ahead and get the scoop. Okay. Let's go ahead and get the scoop. The scoop of what you need to know. And one more. All right. So you got karmic friends here, Libra. You got legal issues and ain't crap. All right. So this is not you. This is the scoop. This could be you. Take how it resonates. All right. You got some friends. You can't fully trust them. It's tension. It's secret competition. Okay. It says to keep your friends close and your enemies closer. Okay. Some of your friends or whoever this is that you're connected to, getting the scoop on them around you or you. Somebody here is having some type of court issues. Is immigration, lawyers involved, etc. Okay. And you got somebody who ain't crap. Okay, this can all be legal friends who's going through this, or this can actually be three scenarios, and I'm going to break them down in three scenarios. Take what resonates. If it's resonating with you, please hit the like button, allow the channel to grow. I greatly appreciate it. Those that have been here with me, thank you so much for your patience. I know I'm looking a little bogged down. I'm chilling today, trying to just take care of home stuff, all the home stuff. So I said, let me go ahead and come up here. It ain't about the look, it's about the message. Karmic friends, or Libra. Yeah. And when I looked at it, it was reversed. And when I picked it up, it went in the upright. However it goes, justice is being served on these karmic friends because that's what they are, karmic friends. This is the karmic wheel of fortune. Okay, this is about your friends and justice is being served. All right, so let's talk about what's going on with this group of friends in the wheel of fortune. Two of Swords. You're making a decision on them, okay, or you should be, okay, making a decision on these karmic friends. All right, maybe you're in two minds right now about it. Okay, this card should be upright, but it's a Ten of Wands. You're ready to release the burden when it comes down to interference, when it comes down to opposing opinions, when it comes down to arguing, tick for tack, and all of that. One of the friends can be an Aries. One of the friends could be a Gemini. Okay, a Pisces. Hanging in limbo. Okay. Somebody here could be hanging limbo about a relationship, okay, or about the victory of a connection, okay, and trying to cause judgment. You can have a connection and your friends is trying to call judgment on your connection here, Libra. What about the Two of Swords? It crosses it, and it's the Three of Pentacles now. Yeah, this is all about your collaborations. You're making a decision on who to choose. If you're not, then maybe that's something you should do. Or these karmic friends are like this. Okay, they're trying to make a decision on if they want to collaborate with you, and take action and talk to you about anything or say anything to you. Communicate about what they're doing and what's going on. Yeah, Ace of Cups sideways. Yeah, you could be at a distance. When it comes down to somebody here could be trying to travel towards you and cause some conflict and confusion. When it comes down to you moving forward, this could be co-workers, okay, who is emotionally closed off when it comes down to closing up a cycle, but they stressed out about a particular person that's in your life, or they stressed out when it comes down to how you feel when it comes down to investing. This can also be friends who all right, take it how it resonates. It is what it is. This is threesomes, foursomes. Okay, this is friends who want to collaborate with you on that level to see if they can have an emotional experience on that level with you. And that would be, just because I don't have the Ace of Wands, what I'm seeing here is that it's just they're making the decision if they want to collaborate, include you into something. Ace of Cups, Three of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. Yeah, something that could be very lucrative, something here that could bring money, something here that could bring balance to a situation. Okay, this is something that you may have done with them in the past. Yeah. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, you already know about this. This is something that you did in the past with them. These karmic friends are trying to get you, I heard, could be getting you set up too. But these karmic friends could be trying to get you to join into something here. Yeah, they want you to take a risk. This could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn has been in their head, okay, about walking away from an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. These is friends who's going at it with each other as well, tempering themselves when it comes down to the toxicity and feeling left out in the cold because it's been a tower and the commitment. that you have with them. Yeah, somebody here already knows that somebody here is not willing to take action to get balance in the situation and have a new beginning, or offer an apology, or care to, okay, and come together. Somebody's making a decision on the fact that this is something here that always happened with y'all. And it's like, do I let it go this time? Do I let it slide this time? It's clearly up to you. Are you going to let it slide this time? The Hierophant. No, it doesn't look like it. Seven of Cups reversed with the Nine of Wands. This is like, I'm coming out of the confusion. I'm not dumb to what's going on. I'm not new to what's going on. I'm not unhip. I'm hip to everything that's going on. I'm moving forward to come out of confusion because I'm wiser now, and and I'm not going to be taking this action to try to balance out anything and collaborate. I'm making a decision that this right here, is a cycle. This is what we always go through. This could be where somebody here is just taking some time out, but somebody here is starting to see things clearly, Libra. This is you, or this is somebody else starting to see things clearly in this connection with these friends. This is a group of friends. This is just not a friend. This is a group of friends, and if somebody here is just at their wits end with how somebody operates. It's like, it's no changes. It's no changes, and somebody here is just like, okay, well, that's cool. It don't have to be any changes. I'ma make them. Legal situations for Libra. All right, you're being intuitively guided here to balance out a situation. Okay, I say that because legal issues is also your card here. All right, along the lines of justice. All right, justice prevailing, justice being served. But somebody here is listening to their intuition when it comes down to an opportunity. Um, with the lover and separating. So this could be where somebody here could be going to court and getting a divorce. Take it how it resonates. What about the High Priestess? Yeah, you got the Musician reverse. It's nothing else that that can be done here. I know the Musician is about manipulation, but this is somebody who's listening to their intuition, who's knowledgeable. That is nothing. It's nothing else that can be done. The Musician. Yeah, it's nothing else to be done. When it comes down to working this out or working on this, the cycle is complete. Somebody here is throwing a book at somebody here. Somebody here is getting some time. Somebody here is this is Eight of Pentacles. The Lovers. Yeah, this is a lover here. Somebody here could be getting some type of protection. Ten of Swords. Somebody here could be going to court and getting some type of legal document where somebody here has to stay 10 feet, 50 feet, 20 feet, 100 feet. Don't come near me, see me, breathe me, think of me. Yeah. And somebody here is like, it's nothing else to be done to work on this with this person. It's nothing else that can happen. Somebody here just has to get a lawsuit. I mean, a lawsuit. Somebody here could be getting a lawsuit. This is somebody who just has to get a protection order from somebody. Somebody here is just like, I just have to. It's nothing else that I can do to keep this person away from me. Yeah. Somebody here is doing this behind the scenes, and to get behind the scenes in the way to heal. This could be an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini. What about the Lovers? Yeah. Somebody here is going to court on someone. Yeah. Yeah, because this lover is very erratic. This is somebody here who is, they just a ticking time bomb. They very toxic. Okay, they're very argumentative, abusive. Yeah, this could be a Sagittarius or a Capricorn. What about this Temperance and the Devil? Yeah, given the opportunity, they're going to cause a lot of conflict. This is not somebody who's patient. This is not somebody who's balanced. This is not somebody who's very understanding or anything. And you or somebody else is ready to close this cycle, but somebody here is also in fear. Somebody here is in their head. Okay, when it comes down to what somebody here is thinking, what somebody here is feeling, when it comes down to investing, putting in the work to have a new beginning. This could be a baby father, baby mother. Yeah. Communicating some type of plans that's been taking a long time to be established, but somebody here is getting ready to set the record straight. Yeah, because somebody here is tired of this. Libra, this is you. You're tired of this person. You're tired of this situation and what has been going on. All right. So you're getting a protection order. Maybe that's the best way to go. If you're definitely dealing with somebody here who is mentally unstable, this is somebody here who is emotionally unstable. This is somebody here who is crazy. Okay. And you're just like, I can't tolerate that showing up at my job. I can't tolerate you popping up at my house. I can't tolerate you putting your hands on me, verbally abusing me, all of that. I can't take it anymore. It's too much conflict to even start over. Or, also somebody here could be scared to sign the contract. Somebody here could be pumping fear in somebody's heart, like you better not go down there and sign that paper or anything like that, or this will happen to you, that will happen to you. Please do what you need to do to protect yourself. Whatever that is, at any means necessary, please protect yourself. Because there's a lot of that going on, being in connections, and it's like pumping fear in your heart to not leave and all of this, and pull the gun out and put it to your head and pull the knife out and stuff like that. And it's like, oh my gosh, you know. So when you get on red flags, please do what's necessary to protect yourself. Let's not keep going on the feeling. You got to look at your livelihood, your life. What's anxious? Okay, somebody here is not taking any action to communicate. They're trying to ghost you. They could be in their feelings because it's over. Yeah. You could be in a whole commitment with this person. See a commitment with this person, or this person is not taking any action to communicate that they want a commitment with you. Yeah, because what's illuminated is that somebody here is thinking logical about the situation. Okay, and somebody here is grieving. They're grieving because somebody here is holding on to a Leo, or holding on to their inner strength and taking a risk with someone else, and it's a burden. It's a burden. This can also be where somebody here isn't taking any action to communicate because they're spying, even though it's a commitment here. Ten of Pentacles. What's the Ten of Pentacles? Yeah, communication. This is a somebody here is communicating that is taking a long time to get it off the ground. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Somebody here is heartbroken. Yeah, taking too long. This person is taking too long to get something off the ground, or coming here with an opportunity to balance things out, because somebody here is juggling. All right, somebody here could be juggling with a Scorpio, or this is a Scorpio. All right, or somebody here could be juggling when it comes down to the transformation. And that would be by way of them acting like they're emotionally unavailable and shut down and closed off and ghosting from these plans that they may have. And this is why this person ain't crap, because it's like they're not taking any action, but they want to be in this commitment, or say you're in a commitment. Actually, this can also be where somebody here is in a commitment and they're communicating that they're separating from someone, or that they don't want to separate. Four of Swords reverse, go to the Three of Swords. It's still heartbreak. Somebody here is still heartbroken when they talk about communicating about a commitment, but it's still delayed communication. This is somebody here who could just be thinking. This can also be where somebody here could be spying but not taking any action. So it's like you're not taking no action, and you want to keep talking about, or you want to delay communicating about this commitment. This can also be where somebody here doesn't want to talk about the commitment that they're in, and you may know they're in it. Yeah, and you know that they're not separating from this person when it comes to you. Yeah. And you've been single for a long time with this person. You've been with this person but still singled out of this person's life. What about this Four of Swords and this Knight of Swords? Yeah, this is about walking away from a Queen of Wands, an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This is what somebody here keeps talking about. But at the end of the day, they're being honest. They're not talking about leaving this person. They're talking about the fact that they're not leaving this person. They're just heartbroken still. They're heartbroken when it comes down to walking away from this person, but they're not separating themselves from this person. They're still in a commitment and delaying communication and not taking much action. Okay? Because somebody here is in their head. In their head when it comes down to the Queen of Pentacles, when it comes down to the stability and wishing to be able to be fully protected. So they're waiting for a tower to fall where they can leave someone out of the cold in the connection. This Ten of Cups, and it ends to a Ten of Swords. But it will be behind the scenes. Or it could be behind the scenes that they say all of this and that they're going to do this, and then they end up healing, making a decision to move forward, stressed out and burdened when it comes down to the interference and taking a risk with you. So this could be somebody here, you could be in a third party, but this person is talking about leaving this person, but at the end of the day, they're not. They could just be communicating that they're heartbroken because they had to walk away. Somebody here could be talking about how they heartbroken and how somebody here didn't take action. So this could be somebody here. This could be a friend, because this is just a scoop. This could be a friend. This could be whatever. But this is somebody who ain't crap, because at the end of the day, they're not taking any action and delaying communication. Okay, spying on a commitment, communicating that they're heartbroken because they had to walk away from somebody. Now, if this is you that they had to walk away from, they playing a role, or this is somebody who have someone and have you too, and you're like, you need to make a decision, and they're saying that they're leaving, and then they come talk to you about leaving that person. It's like this person always talking to you about leaving, but they ain't going nowhere. And you just like, I'm tired of hearing that. Yeah. So overall, when it comes down to the scoop, there's a need for folks to release control, speak your world into being. So when it comes down to the people that needs to release the control in this situation, yeah, we got someone who's always ignoring, yeah, and fake flexing, ghosting and fake flexing. That's because this is how they feel they can control the narrative, they can control the situation, they can control you. And it's by ignoring you and acting like they got money, acting like they flossing, acting like they all got it all together. And don't. That's just how they control the minds of others. Speak your will into being. Yeah. And this is about people who having fake smiles around you and talking crap. Yeah. Speak your world into being is talk about who you are, but instead they talk about who they're not and who you are. Yeah. They come around and they play the part. Yeah. There's somebody who might give you money. You may transfer money with this person, but they want to they want to be you. They want to be you. They want to act like you. They want to dress like you. They want to copy you and look like you. All right. Yeah. So that's why I say speak your world into being. They put on the fake smile, and behind your back they talk crap. So that's all I have for you here, Libra, when it comes down to the scoop. Hope that it resonated with you in a way where, it gave you some type of enlightenment in whatever form that was needed. And I'll catch you later. Bye.